Hey, welcome to another edition of Weekend Discovery. On today's show, we meet up with Mr. Fish Pat Sullivan and Coach Doug Simmons from the Peoria Notre Dame High School fishing team as they hit the lakes to practice their skills for an upcoming tournament. We'll have that and much more, so stay tuned for a great show. Weekend Discovery, brought to you in part by TAPS No-Kill Animal Shelter, Fostering Saves Lives, 100 Taps Lane in Pekin, and Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, 619 Southwest Water Street in Peoria.
Go down past where we're turned, then I'll get the trolling motor and we'll go to the east, I think it is.
So John, give it a constant gas and try to get closer to the center. Give it more gas, you got it. Right, a little bit more. Get into the center. You're on a lake. You can drive wherever you want.
I like a comfortable.
Yeah, well,
Inside.
you got all this room. Use whatever you need.
Right now, it's April 23rd, beautiful Wednesday morning on Easter break. And the boys don't have school. I'm skipping out a little work, and we're going to have them introduce themselves. I got two here, and we're practicing. We have a sectional and a regional tournament coming up pretty quick for ISHA. And so we got to keep practicing and getting our skills down on some big lakes, because we're going to be going to some big lakes. Lake Shelbyville is the state where they hold the state tournament, and that's our goal, is get as many kids in the state tournament as we can. Guys, go ahead, introduce yourself. Blake.
I'm Blake Buckhart. I'm a junior. It's my first year with the team.
And Blake's been doing very well. He's got a couple fish in the bucket right now.
I'm Thomas Baker. I'm a sophomore, and this is also my first year with the team.
Yeah, and Thomas has been hitting them very well also. Tom here got a first cast, 6 pound and 4 ounces.
Yeah.
First cast, and then we ended up catching another 5 pounder that day and a few more fish. So we had an excellent heavy weight day that day. Today we got about 7 or 8 in the live well. We're fishing a lake where the people are very nice, and they asked us to take out anything less than 14 inches. They want the bluegill and crappie thrown back in, so we thrown one bluegill back in, and when we got 2 fish that were over 14 back in the lake. So every lake's different, and everybody has been advised and advises us what to do, and we accommodate them as best we can. Coach Doug is up here with 2 other fishermen, and we're going to see how they're doing. Right now, I've got a little crankbait, a nice crankbait, and I'm going to put it out because we're going to troll up to Doug. You never know what you're going to catch when you're trolling. guys doing? How many you got? Good. You are doing good. Come right up here and get your fish. See how I am? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice 12-incher. Okay. Caught it on this crankbait. He's got one out there. He's got one out there. Doug's got one. You got one, Doug? Okay.
Kind of small, but you know what?
That's what they want out.
That's a keeper. I'll let him go.
That's what they want out.
I just did the catch and release technique. Highly trained. So far today we've caught about 7 or 8 smaller largemouth bass that we are privileged enough to take home and clean. So yeah, I got about 8 or 9 of them. Everybody's been catching them, mostly on lipless crankbaits, and been going smooth. We've also become quite proficient at getting lures out of trees and reeds and things like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting better at that and learning how to tie knots because they got to retie their lure off. So it's been a great day.
Yeah. Now try to start getting 10 foot offshore, because most fish will be 8 to 10 foot offshore today. And then if it's not there, then you work your way in closer and closer and closer till you find out where they're hitting at. Or out. Go ahead, I'm behind you. Yeah, get a little closer. Look, beautiful water. You can see down there 5-6 feet. See how I'm getting close to the shoreline? About 8 foot off there, 5 foot off there that time. Usually in the tournament, there's two high school kids in the boat and a coach. Coaches don't get to fish. They can advise, but that's about all. And they can't tie lures on. They're there just to advise and make sure the kids don't fall in or whatnot. But most of them are pretty well trained on that. But there'll be 30 boats at one of the tournaments and 40 at the next and 50 at the state probably, if not more. And then it's 5 fish that's the heaviest weight per boat. So, and then they'll do some individual also of the best fish. So it gets real competitive this time of the year for these guys, and that's why they got to get out and practice and practice. And I'm out just fishing to be fishing. Teach them a lot, and then hopefully, and they know a lot from other people. Hopefully, we take turns with them. We have 3 coaches. We take turns with them on being in boats, so you learn a little bit off each person, off each coach. And hopefully they can take that to tournaments and win something. Blake's got a hit. Oh, yeah, nice one. That'll be a toss back probably, but we'll see. Good one, Blake. There we go. Yeah.
A bit bigger.
Let me get the net. Bigger? Bring him over. Okay, don't get the net. Okay, there you go. Take it on up. Take it up. Don't let the fish get into the net, because that hooks will get into the net. See what I'm trying to do? Save you time. Lay down. It's all yours now. See what I was doing? I wasn't going to let that fish get away, but... Oh yeah, get the net, get the net, get the net. Coming your way. Okay, now, there you go. You got the idea. Whoop. Just bring it in. Oof, I'll weigh yours. I think mine's a little bit bigger, buddy. This is that. I'll get the net. Nah, we don't need to know the weight of it. We got a bonanza going. Get over there and get one. Oh, that might be just the right size. Here. Here you go. Thirteen and a half. Blake's got another one. I'll get out of your way.
Yours can cast farther.
Here's an orange one.
I think I'm on.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm on. You're not serious.
Keep it going. Keep it going, buddy. Oh yeah. That's gonna be hard to put in the bucket. Here, show it to Jake. Yo, Jake.
Hey, Jake. Are you sure?
He's seen what?
Hey, Mr. Simmons. Remember this? Remember this look? I do remember that look.
Small one. I saw you playing all these fish.
Yeah, my bad.
Is that Jimmy, the one you trained?
No, this is Carl.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for letting us do this.
Hey, that's
Thank
okay.
you.
You're Pat, right?
Yep,
I'm
yep.
Spark, and this is my wife, Rhonda.
Rhonda?
I'm glad you're catching some.
Yeah, it's been different times. I mean, all of a sudden you catch nothing for about 20 minutes to a half hour, then all of a sudden you catch 3 or 4.
Yeah, what seems to be the best bait?
Right now it's the rattle trap, red rattle trap.
Okay.
And then I was throwing a blue and white crankbait and did well.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Pat Sullivan here, and I'm with the Notre Dame fishing team. Coach Doug Simmons and the boys, we've been out all morning having a great time, good fishing. Everybody's caught some, right?
Yep.
All right, and then we got one young man that's caught a bunch. So, but I'll give it to Doug and let him introduce, and we're going to go back out fishing, folks. This is too nice of weather to go home.
Yeah, for sure. We came out early this morning. Pat fixed us a nice little breakfast before we came out. Morning session was really successful with fish, and looking forward to this afternoon. Now, beyond that, we've got a tournament on May 3rd that we'll be fishing Lake Camelot. And then on May 10th, we've got a tournament that will be fishing Canton Lake. Then after that, May 15th is the IHSA Regional. So we'll be fishing in that down at Banner Marsh. But the 4 fishermen we have with us today are missing their spring break so they can go fishing. So they're making quite a sacrifice for the team today. I'll let each of them introduce themselves, starting with the guy to my right.
I'm Blake. It's been a good day so far. Hope to keep it going.
Whoa. How made you catch?
Oh, I'm at 11 right now.
Oh, okay.
That's
what
not
grade
true.
are you in?
I'm Jacob Corey. I'm a junior.
Oh, how many are that?
We're not.
How many you catch?
5.
I'm Thomas Baker. I'm a sophomore. I've caught 2.
I'm Joey Cutinello. I'm a freshman and I've only caught 2.
All right, well, we're going to go in for session 2, and hopefully the fish keep biting. And or let's say this, hopefully we keep catching. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Connie Eade from Sherman, Illinois, and I'm a gardener. I love it. I started gardening in the 1990s, and I can't stop. It's an addiction. I consider my garden an English garden, an old-fashioned garden. And the things that I purchase, the suns I get in Mexico, and to me it brings warmth into the garden. The birds and natural little things, I just try to make it look like an outdoor room, like an arboretum is what I feel it looks like, with wind chimes. And we have many birds, varieties of birds that love to come here. It's just like a little home for them. This is actually, I believe it is an Asian lily, and you notice it has all the trumpets on it, and they're different colors. It's a variegated pink that goes down, and then the trumpets are yellow. It's just a beautiful flower. Here is another lily next to it, and if you'll notice, the colors are just so unique. The outsides are pink, and the trumpets are yellow, and then the ends match the pink of the flower. Right here, I have a nice growth of Coreospis. They're the taller variety. I wanted the shorter one, but I planted them by seeds, and then they just came up on their own, and they're just filling out. And its companion is this beautiful burgundy lily. Right here I have a basket of verbena and these little trumpet petunias, which are gorgeous, mixed with verbena. And over here, we've got pansies, not pansies, but petunias with salvia. This is one of my favorite baskets that I have. And I did buy this basket, but I got it for a great price. And it's a mixture of wave verbena and wave petunias in the different colors. Very nice variety. Nice for your garden. Over here is my hibiscus. It's a twisted tree hibiscus. And then I've matched it with impatiens to match the flower. And right here, it hasn't bloomed yet. This will be a 4th of July bloomer. This is a mallow hibiscus. And the flowers on this plant are as big as a saucer, this large. And this ended up being a beautiful color. It's called a blue-eyed petunia, and it's a wave variety. And I put this basket together myself. And I've also added some salvia down below to get some more color in here. And then our daylilies, and we've got over here in the pot, I've got coral bells, which actually could be in the ground, but it's a nice variety of colors. And the elephant ears, I love those. Those are the large, big leaves, and they come in several different colors. You can get them in purple, black, red. and that happens to be the giant version. And over here, this is a gardenia, and it smells heavenly, and again, I've matched it with white impatiens to match the color, make it color romantic. And over here, can't think of it, is a clematis vine. This comes back every year. In fact, my neighbors gave me this vine when they changed their yard, so it's got a new home. Right here I have impatiens, which I love because they're no work, and I believe right now my count is 44 hanging baskets. Some of them I've got sitting in pots. And again, this is a New Guinea impatiens, and then I've got all my lilies down here which bloom. They're so sad. They only bloom once in the year, but they are so beautiful. Then over here I've got my bird bath, and this is a phlox over here which will be blooming in August, and they get big plumes of flowers on them. And now, 4th of July, all this will be yellow with I call them takeover Susans. They are actually black-eyed Susans, but they will be blooming in about 2.5 weeks, and it will be all color of yellow. One thing about gardening here is it keeps me in shape. Digging and pulling weeds, constantly crawling on the ground, getting down, doing stuff. It's great exercise, as well as the mental feeling of accomplishing this all on my own. And actually, when you look at these patios, I built them all myself. They weren't here. I did them block by block. I hope you've enjoyed my gardening tour today. Happy gardening.
Good afternoon. I'm Constance Waller. I'm a certified master gardener with the University of Illinois Extension, Peoria County. Thanks for letting me show you my place of sanity and serenity. If you ignore beauty, you will soon find yourself without it. But if you invest in beauty, it will remain with you all the days of your life. And that was said by Frank Lloyd Wright. As one of my master gardeners instructors said when I was going through training, and I'll never forget it, gardening is the slowest of the performing arts. Over here is a bed of nasturtium. I'm going to use the common name instead of the botanical name for less confusion. Besides, I don't know the botanical names. This is a host plant for the white cabbage butterfly, and also an herb. Both the foliage and the flowers are edible, and I understand, although I haven't had it, but it's very, very good. Now over here, and in various other beds, I have placed nectar plants with zinnias and annual. Zinnias are annual. This is a non-native perennial. Let's see, Veronica Speedwell, I believe it is. And these are our beautiful native cone flowers. You can see how they attract bees. And the cone flower had many uses, such as blood purifier to rid people of acne or boils, since in the old days, these problems were believed to be caused by contaminants in the blood. In addition, the plant was employed to cure blood poisoning. Goldfinches love the seeds as well. This is a cup plant. Chewing gum from this plant helped prevent vomiting. Okay, this is, I have 2 clumps of prairie drop seed. You can see it's blooming now, and this, Native Americans made flour from the seeds. This is mountain mint. It's got a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. The bees love it. flies love it. And this was, the leaves were used to make tea. Back there, that beautiful red plant is royal catchfly, which is rare due to loss of prairie habitat and endangered in some states, including Illinois. Here's white prairie clover, and back here's purple prairie clover. Native Americans used the plants medicinally by applying tea made of the leaves to open wounds. Nodding wild onion, and as the name indicates, it was used for food. It has a mild onion fragrance and taste. Blazing star, Liatris. Native Americans used the leaves and tubers of various blazing star species for a number of medicinal purposes: urinary trouble, and at least one species, Chapman's blazing star, according to Lewis and Alvin Lewis in a publication, Medical Botany, contains a substance called liatrin, which is considered to be a cancer therapeutic drug. Rosinweed in the aster family, and the leaf of this plant is so rough it cannot easily be rubbed. It is somehow processed and used by pitchers in baseball. You've heard of a rosin bag. Gray-headed coneflowers, a lovely plant in the aster family. It's delicate, drooping, and I just love this one. The rest of our garden is mainly wooded. In the spring down here, it's beautiful. It's full of phlox and golden alexanders, and all over the hillside where you see those cone flowers down there, it's covered with Virginia bluebells in mid-April to May. It's just lovely. Soil, sun, plants, wildlife. I urge you to contact your local University of Illinois Extension office and get started with the training program to be a master gardener or master naturalist. Happy gardening.